Hi everyone. In this screencast, we're going to take a look at using a fundraising report that's called the PowerBase Donor Behavior Detail Report to look for our lapsed donors. Maybe you want to look back, I don't know, 2-3 years to see who's lapsed since then, who hasn't donated since then, and maybe you want to renew them. They could be your potential donors for your next upcoming fundraising campaign. So let's take a look at this really useful report. To get there, we go to the reports menu. I'm going to go to all reports, and I'm going to start with the basic template so we can start from fresh. So I'm going to click on new report, and now it's a contribution report, and we'll go and find that PowerBase donor behavior detail. So here it is. So I'm going to go back. I just need to look at the names because then I can find them and possibly put them into a group. I'm going to go and let's just go and filter. And here I want to just take a look at the dates that are going to be important to me. So I'm going to choose a date range, and maybe I want to go back like 3 years, right? Maybe 3-4 years. It's up to you. 3 years is a good, probably pretty far back. So I'm going to call this let's go to 2018 to 12/31. Let's just see who's lapsed since there. So it's about 3 years ago. I'm going to take a look at my lapsed donors from this comparison period. I want to look at contributions that are completed, and I want to just really limit the financial type to donation. So this is going to get me those folks that have lapsed since then, because I'm hoping that their information is still current. I just need to get back to them. So I'm going to go now and just click on the view results. And let's see what we got. So you can see that there's what I'm comparing to is this year, that 2018. And now we get a list of folks, right? There's 107 folks that have lapsed since then. And we could take a look at one of them. Let's just take a look at some of these numbers. Some of these are big. Let's take a look at this $500 donor from Harris Barber. And we just open up their record. And just to show you that there it is, one contribution. The last one was in 2018. So, this list of folks may be really useful for potential donors. And notice in this particular report, there's an add context to group. So I can actually go ahead and add into a group. So I may have already set up that group somewhere else because I'd probably add them to a static or a regular group. Create that name first, then you can add them to the group. So that's really useful, and you keep changing the years here. And that is the PowerBase Donor Behavior Detail Report that's super useful for taking a look at donors that have lapsed.